everyone, and welcome to this new freight topping journey. This time I'm in Spain and I'm gonna try to hop from the Portuguese border all the way to Barcelona or another port city. I just want to get to the Spanish coast, that's the objective. So maybe some of you are thinking, some people who watch my older videos, wait, haven't you been in a Portuguese border yard before, and is it the same yard? And yes, it is the same yard as I started my Portugal journey in. Which I'm not really happy about, because that place was hell. Like when we drove out of there, I promised myself I would never go here. It was such a small village, people like really knew us because we hung around for like 3 days there, and they don't get a lot of tourists. So everybody was talking about us, everybody knew us. And especially after the video dropped, apparently like the story spread across the town, like, oh, that was what they were doing, they were riding freights. So that's why I'm not walking through the city center, but under a bridge somewhere around the town to not draw any attention, because I don't even know if there is like a fucking search warrant for us or something. I don't know how they deal with the shit, like with the freight topping thing. Maybe they take it serious, maybe they laugh with it. I also bought a new GoPro. I hope you can see the difference in video quality. Let me know. Thanks to my patrons for that, by the way, because it's because of them I can buy better gear. But because I bought that GoPro, I don't have any money left anymore. So that means that it's gonna be a pretty interesting video, because I can't take a hotel or Airbnb. If I want to sleep somewhere, it's probably gonna be more like this place. If you see the water tower, I don't know if you can see it on camera, that's where the yard is. We're gonna head there now, and I'll update you guys. Hey there. Look, I have something for you. A carrot. We're gonna have to share though, because I'm also pretty hungry. Look at this old, beautiful Portuguese villa. It has the mosaic and everything. It's a shame it's abandoned. It's so cool. Alright, so we just checked the yard out, and we see that there is a connection of open wagons and some flatbeds. But we're not sure in which direction, because there isn't a lock on either side and we don't see any backlights. So yeah, we're gonna check it out, walk around the yard a bit, but keep low profile, because railway personnel might spot us and think, oh fuck. But yeah, at least something is there, so that's good. Alright, so there are a couple trains in the yard now, and I think this one, the one right in front of us, is going to Spain. That one is going back into Portugal. That's the train we rode on in my Portugal journey, because it has the nets and we can see like metal things sticking out. I'm not gonna get too close to the lock because I don't want them to see me. So now we're gonna go around this train. I'm gonna climb in the other one and just wait. Normally that train departs close to the evening, so we're gonna have to wait a while inside, but I don't really matter. As long as we don't get seen, it's cool. Thanks. Right now we're moving into Spain, and so far it's amazing. Riding for an hour right now. This ride is so perfect, like these steel rolls inside the open wagon. You can stand on it, you can sit inside them, you can hide. The landscape is beautiful. It was all worth the wait. Damn. Over there the mountains, the highway. I was a little worried we would be like the whole time driving next to the highway, but the highway is pretty far from the track, so we can just peek out. The log has side mirrors, so we need to watch out in the turns, and we don't need to like peek out too much, because it's stopping now. I don't like that, because there is nothing here. When the train stops, I always back up, just in case if you need to bail. I don't know what's the case. Let's see. Station. We are arriving in Salamanca right now. Pretty big Spanish city. I don't know if we're gonna stop here. Maybe.
favor, señores clientes, no crucen las vías. Utilicen los pasos subterráneos.
Right, we're arriving in Medina del Campo. It's not a very nice yard, so we need to be careful. Hope everything goes well. Ja? Heb je gezien?
Nee, dat denk ik niet. Ik sta wel op de trein.
Ja.
Dus de rest op de brug gewoon afvallen geweest. Maar ik ga terug naar binnen. Die doet zijn deurtjes dicht. Kijk eens naar binnen.
Okay, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna stay close to the train right now. We're gonna stay in the yard. If the look switches sides, that means it's probably going to Madrid. We're gonna see what it does. If it just tries further or couples loose and just goes away, then we're probably gonna stay here. But when it switches sides, we're gonna try to get back on. Alright, so the locomotive decouples. Let's hope it drives that when it recouples again. Oké, ik zal het eentje eigenlijk. Snel ingaan als niemand nu ziet. Hey bro, die lok parkeert zichzelf. Die lok parkeert zichzelf. Die is weg, die lok. Ik zal even er terug uit gaan. Ja, maar die gaat helemaal aan daar. Naar die boom. Ja, best hè. Welke kant? back. Plan worked. Let's go to my bed. Alright, you probably can't see anything. And that's a shame because we're driving through the mountains right now. It's so beautiful. Even I only see like silhouettes of the trees and the mountains and the hills and the villages in the valley. But this is so nice. For me, the experience now, it's amazing. I can't really put it on film. I'm over in the tunnel. The train is still going really fast. It's doing like 100 kilometers an hour through like really sharp curves and bends. Yeah, this is a very, very nice experience. The fresh mountain air, the smell from the diesel locomotive in the tunnels. This atmosphere is really nice. Give way for another and more important train, or that it just gets a red signal so we can just hop off right here instead of a busy yard. Oh, maar dan is het zo kut toch? We kunnen nergens weg. fastest trains in the country. There is a fence right there, right there, right there. There are cameras. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Was al iets van trein.
Precies wel.
Ja, dat is een trein, maat. So that was where we were walking. There is a train arriving right now. Right there, in the tunnel. Yeah, ik weet het. Yep. The train's driving very slow. It's like very, very bright lights on. Because we were just walking in that tunnel. Oh, fuck this shit, man. This is crazy. But we made it.
Perfect. Bonne chance.
Gracias.
Oye, mira, ahora allí,
Sí.
allí al fondo hay un
Sí.
camino que sube hacia la derecha. Sí, y repira, y sale a la carretera.
Sí, 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 una grande carretera.
Eso es, por ahí sube un caminito, ¿vale? Un caminito
Sí,
de
sí.
tierra que sube así hacia arriba.
Ok.
Allá al fondo. Venga. Tiene que-
Buenas noches. Right, so trying to find a sleeping spot. It's a fucking pain in the ass in a city like this. There aren't bushes anywhere, there are no trees to hang your hammock from. Behind us is the railway, and we're just gonna climb this fence and sleep like next to this wall. Right here we found some cardboard, so we can maybe make ourselves a nice place like real hobos. Like I said in the beginning, I don't have a lot of money for this trip, so this video will be interesting. Right, so this is what our sleeping spot looks like. Rico's gonna be sleeping here. I'm gonna be sleeping here. Behind this fence, right there's a road, so hopefully people don't call the police on us. Alright, good morning. Just woke up here. My cardboard next to the tracks. When I see the spot right now, it's not like that bad. We're under like this beautiful blossom tree, and people can see me from their windows, people can see me from the streets, but I don't think anyone cares, even though I'm behind these fences, which is like private domain or something. And also the drivers saw me from the train, I think, but I honestly just think they don't give a fuck, which is very nice. Rico is already out somewhere, he's already up. I'm gonna pick up and then head into the city, because right now we're like in the outskirts of the city. The thing, I'm gonna find like a locker or something to stash my backpack, and yeah, then I'll see what the day brings. I don't know, I'm not gonna like train up today. I'm just gonna explore and chill a little bit. So yeah, that's the plan. go, just like I found it. Okay. Now I need to find Rico. Apparently he got cold in the night and he decided to like go to a parking garage to sleep there. So I'm gonna go there now, meet him there. He should be here somewhere. You. Ah. That's where Rico slept, his camping place. Good improvisation.
Próxima estación,
Plaza de Castilla.
correspondencia con
Líneas 1 y 9.
Right, so we spent some time in the city. It's actually a very nice city, I enjoyed it. And right now we're heading to the yard to hop further. Right, so we arrived at the yard. From this bridge we have a pretty good overview of the yard, but the yard is surrounded with like very high fences, as you can see right there. So if there's something coming, it's gonna take us like an hour to get on the yard, because we need to like make a whole tour to enter from the back. But so far it seems pretty dead. There are some scrap wagons filled with scrap, which are probably going to Portugal. So far no empty wagons. I mean, we don't see any. Maybe there are some in the back, but we don't see them. For now we're just gonna see if there is like any traffic at all, and if we see something moving or something pulling in, then we're gonna like move on the yard and try to catch it. So we waited here for about 3 hours right now. There is actually a security guard on the yard and he was like watching us the whole time. It's really focused on us, which is fucking stupid, because first of all this yard is very well protected. It has like 2 rows of fences and it has like a security guard who is like really sharp and just watching us the whole time. But there are some trains going by like this one, but none of it is rideable. That's the thing, like why it's so difficult hopping in Spain. You don't have any rideable trains here. The only things we can ride here are those gondolas, those open wagons, which are only in this yard. And this yard is very, very shit. I mean, the rest of the yards in Spain are also very shit. It's just very difficult hopping here. But yeah, we're gonna keep on trying to catch one of those trains right there and hopefully ride them somewhere to the sea. So yeah, we're gonna wait a little more here, see if anything like changes, and if nothing changes, we're gonna just go to like some bushes right there, and we're gonna sleep, wake up tomorrow, come back here again, see how the situation is, and yeah, just keep trying. This is what I mean with their fucking way too high security or protection for the tracks. There's just like a little railway line running behind this, and a wall isn't enough, and there's a fucking high wall, you can't even climb the shit. They put a barbed wire fence on top of that wall. It's like 5 meters high, just to keep people out. Right. Thanks. Alright. I found a hole in the fence. Alright, so we finally found a spot. This is where I'm gonna be sleeping. This is where Rico is gonna be sleeping. It's actually a pretty chill spot because it's like in the corner of this property. People from the apartments don't really see us, and people from the beach also don't see us. So it's pretty nice. We're protected by the walls and don't think anybody's gonna come here. Right now it's 2:30 in the night. So we're gonna go to sleep. Good morning. This is where we woke up. It looks very different in the light. I don't even know what this property is and why they protect it so well. Just really confused. The only thing I see is just like trees and I don't know. Well, anyway, it was pretty cold in the night, so Rico woke up around 6, started a fire, and then we were awake for a while, and when it got warmer, when the sun got out, we fell asleep again, because we were still very tired. And right now it's 12, so we overslept a little bit. So now I'm gonna eat something, gonna wake up Rico, because he's still sleeping, and yeah, then we're gonna head back to the trains and see if something changed. Voilà. Ja. We arrived at the yard. Scrap wagons, which were filled yesterday, are now gone. I think they're somewhere in the terminal and are getting emptied right now. Or they already departed and they all did it in the night, but I'm not sure. We're gonna wait here a little bit, see what happens. And when we see something good, we're gonna move on the yard. Something is coming right now, I see. But oh, it's just a passing freight. Never mind. Alright guys, as you can see we're not on a train right now, we're on a passenger train. We waited at the yard for like a very long time, nothing came. Right now we are taking like the cheapest passenger train to Valencia, which takes like 8 hours. We waited at that yard for about like 35 hours I think. Nothing came, nothing drove out, nothing drove in. So now we're stuck on this thing. It was the cheapest option. You can get to Valencia in like 1 hour and 50 minutes, but you need to pay like 100 euros. It's crazy. So yeah, now we have this random train at 6 in the night or in the morning, and we're gonna take this to the coast because it's the only option, unfortunately. Alright, so now we got shoved in the bus. We should be on the train right now. We paid for the train, but now we're on the bus. Rico, he paid on the train, but he left his ticket in the train because like we thought like we would ride the train all the way, because it wasn't communicated in any way that we could put in a bus right now. And right now they're giving him a hard time because he needs to pay again, blah blah blah, I don't know. Finally back on the train, going to Valencia right now. All right. We finally made it, the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. The trip didn't go fully as planned, but we surfed across half of the country and we had a great time. So it's a little bit unfortunate that we couldn't hop the last part. The combination of the high security on yards and the non-rideable trains made it almost impossible for us to do so. But nevertheless, we had a very great journey. That first train was amazing and we hopped across half of the country, which is, I think, a pretty big accomplishment since we are in Spain and it's a pretty impossible thing to do here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. I certainly did. And I'll see you all next time.